Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, just so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't.
Hey everybody, Brandy here for our day 3 of the Card Maker Success Summit. Wow, I cannot believe we're halfway through the summit already. There's been so many great presentations, so many live demos, so many awesome promos. It's been so exciting, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So we are here about to do another sponsor live stream, but before we get into that, I want to do some updates and some more giveaways. All right, you guys. Now, don't forget, if you're having any issues with the page not turning over to the presentation, it is a issue with your device and your internet settings. We have confirmed this with our site provider, and it is only affecting a handful of people. And I did my own little search on how to make sure that this is working. You need to check your internet settings to make sure that you don't have redirects blocked. All of our stay tuned pages will redirect to the presentation page at the appropriate time. So if you're stuck on a stay tuned page when you know the presentation is supposed to be active at this point in time, then definitely do kind of a deep dive into your internet settings on whatever browser you're using and make sure that it is not preventing that. Or you could do a Google search how to turn off blocking redirects in Google and then insert whatever browser you're using. But we have created a troubleshooting page for you to go and check out some of the other options that we have found that might be helpful to you. So definitely go and check that out if you're still having issues. Alrighty. Now, I also want to remind everybody that we have a where do I find that page, and that's where you're going to find everything there is to the summit, from the schedule to the troubleshooting page to the meet the speakers, meet the sponsors, and shop the summit. So as we've been going through our demos today, Harriet has been fast and furiously grabbing all of the supplies that are being shown, and that's going to be an easy place for you to go to find them. And so we've had our sponsors let us know ahead of time what supplies they're going to be using, but occasionally they'll throw in something last minute and Harriet's back there trying to find it and then adding that link to the page, Shop the Summit, so that you can shop while you're watching. Let's go ahead and put that Shop the Summit link up on the screen, Harriet, so people can take a look at that now, because I know we're going to have some amazing products that we're going to be demoing today with Penguin Palace. So you definitely want an easy button, easy link to find those. And we also want to let everybody know that the VIP All Access Pass is still available. Now, for the past 2 days, you've been diving into all the presentations, all the speaker live streams, all of the sponsor live streams, and you may be feeling, gosh, I don't have enough time to get through all this content. Well, we are still selling the VIP All Access Pass, and right now the price is at $79, but that's going to go up on Sunday to $99. So if you're thinking that you might want to get that VIP All Access Pass simply for the ability to have lifetime access to those presentations, then definitely go over and purchase that now. All of the presentations are already in the vault, ready for you to watch. All right, now let's see here. We also want to remind everybody that we are going to be doing the Card Maker Success Challenge. That's going to be March 25th through the 28th. It is just $10, and our goal during the challenge is to create 40 cards in 4 days. Now, the format will be that I will be coming to you live 4 days for 2 hours a day at minimum. And those times are 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is going to be replays available, but they will go away on April 4th and go into our Card Maker Success membership vault. Now, of course, if you're a member of the Card Maker Success membership, then you get the challenge for free. So don't buy it if you're already a member. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is that we do have, let's see, what time is it? We've got just an hour and a half for the promo that we've offered $10 off your first month of the Card Maker Success membership. So if you're interested in getting access to the challenges for free, the live classes I do for free, monthly content, co-working sessions, success squads, the whole 9 yards, and you're not quite sure, just go and check it out. The link is there on the screen right now. That $10 off, which I've never done before, that $10 off the first month purchase, our first month's fee expires today at 2 o'clock. So you might want to go check that out if you're interested before 2 o'clock today. Now, we also have a Card Maker Success membership scholarship that we are offering this week. Deadline to apply is already passed. So hopefully we will have some really engaged applicants there in our Facebook group. So if you have already applied, because the deadline has been cut off, continue to post, continue to comment. We'll be looking through those submissions today, and we'll be making our announcements tomorrow during our wrap up. All right. let's do some giveaways. My giveaway sheet. All right, so we're going to do a VIP All Access Pass. And let's go ahead and draw for that. Oh, give me 1 second. My little thingy logged me out. All right, so the winner for the VIP All Access Pass. Now remember, if you've already purchased, we will refund your purchase price. But the winner goes to Michelle. Michelle's last name starts with a W and ends with a G. Congratulations, Michelle. All right, we've got a couple or 3 different bundles that we want to show. And let me flip the camera over. The first one we're going to do is for the Polka Doodles. I believe this is the last bundle from Polka Doodles. And she's giving this pretty paper pack. It's very springy. Then we've got this adorable stamp set. We've got some intricate flower dies. And then we've got some stitch circles, and not sure where that came from. But anyway, so this is the bundle from Polka Doodles, and we're going to go ahead and draw for that winner. And the winner of this bundle is going to, oops, here we go. The winner of this one is going to Deborah, and Deborah's last name starts with a P and ends with a T. All right, the last 2 bundles we have are from Not Too Shabby, and they've given us really a nice medley here. And now she always creates a card with the products that's in the bundle, and I think, isn't that the cutest little card? And she's cut out from the pattern paper and made that. I think it's genius. We've got some really cute spring type enamel dots, and then these 2 paper pads. All right, so the winner for this is going to go to let's see here. It is going to Magna. Last name starts with a D and ends with an H. All right, we've got one last giveaway from Not Too Shabby. Let's take a look at this sweet card she has created. She's got some ephemera there, some pattern paper, some cardstock, some stitching. Oh, it's so pretty. So it's Arctic Critters is the pattern paper. Then we've got the ephemera, and then we've got some more beautiful glimmer dots or enamel dots. And the winner for this is going to, got so many winners here. I got to scroll through different pages. All right, the winner for this is going to Debbie. Debbie's last name starts with a B and ends with an S. So congratulations to you guys. And we will be emailing everybody on Monday. So please don't email us over the weekend wanting to know where your giveaway is. And I have run out of space on my desk here to put giveaways. It's that many giveaways we have gotten. All right, let's see here. Let me just check in to see if Ardith and Sharon are ready. Give me big thumbs up, you guys, if you guys are ready. Awesome. All right, we're going to be bringing Penguin Palace to the stage, and they're going to be doing some amazing demos. So let's go ahead and bring them on. All right, let's see here. Hold on a second. Okay, so the screens are a little bit small right now, but as soon as I leave the stage, and then I'm going to remove their face, and you'll just see their 2 overheads, it'll be much easier to see. But because of the way we've got it set up, we want to make sure that everybody can hear and see what they're doing. Welcome, Sharon. Welcome, Ardith. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yay. All right, you guys. So I do want to let you know that Penguin Palace is doing a promo that is available for 48 hours. Harriet's going to be throwing that up on the screen any second now. Yeah, there it is. All right, we're going to do 15% off your purchase. Go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/Penguin Penguin Palace. Make sure that you use the promo code, which it went by so fast. Hope you guys get to catch it. It's going to loop through the entire presentation. So also want to let you know that it's a good idea to go ahead and open one window with that link and then have the other window open so that you can see the presentation. We typically sell out when we do these presentations. So if you see anything here you want, you definitely want to go and purchase it while we're live so that you don't miss out. All right, you guys, I am going to remove myself, and then I'm also going to be removing your face forward image. So it's just going to be your overhead camera. We should still be able to hear you, but we probably want to test that just a second. So let me remove Ardith. And I'm going to remove Sharon. All right, can you guys say something so I can know if I hear both of you?
Yeah, we good now?
I hear Sharon.
Am I good?
Yep, you're good. All right, now I'm going to leave the screen so it's just the two of you there.
Hi guys. Hi Ardith. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you, Sharon.
Yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm Sharon, owner of Penguin Palace. I'm really glad to be here. This is our third time sponsoring the summit, and Ardith is here with me today. She's been so supportive, and I'm glad she's here to lend me a hand. So this week happens to be our spring release week, and we're really excited to show you this brand new cool product that we have. Is this Stencil 360 Friends Edition. So while I'll be talking about this new product, Ardith is going to be making samples and showing you this tool in action. So Ardith, which stencil are you using today? Let's see, the Sakura.
Right now, I've got the Sakura stencil. So this
Wonderful.
set comes with 2 stencils. There's a 6-inch stencil that has 2 flowers in it. And then there is a 4-inch stencil, which has 1 little flower in it. So I'm going to show you. I've got samples. So all of these I made with these 1 or 2 or 1 or both or the other. So that one was made with just the small stencil. This one was made with just the large stencil. This one was also made with just the large stencil. So I'll show you how to turn the stencil so that you can do it. And I'll let Sharon talk to you about what makes this cute little Stencil 360 different from the previous tool.
Yeah. So the Stencil 360 create beautiful geometric and floral stencil backgrounds. It can also make multicolor wreaths with just 1 single stencil without the need of masking. So if you're new to this, there's an intro video that you can watch on our YouTube channel. I also did the first video on the new gadget a couple of days ago. You can watch that one. And I also know that Ardith got a lot of great tutorials on this tool. So some of you may already have the original size. However, it's our goal to always continue to innovate and give you more options. So this is why we come out with this Friends Edition. So let's focus on comparing the two. So let's talk about sizes and the components. So in the original, it comes in this frosted storage bag, storage folder, and the size is about 14.5 by 14.5. It's a 10-piece tool. It's got the base, the most important part, and 3 guide rings for 3 different sizes stencil and 6 paper guides for centering different sizes of panels among the base. So whereas our new one is only 8 by 8. As you can see, it is a lot smaller. And it's got only 3 pieces to it. So here's the base and 1 guide ring and 1 paper guide. This is a 4-inch guide ring, and the paper guide is good for 3 3/4 card panels. So the original, it works with 3 sizes of stencils: 8-inch, 6-inch, and 4-inch. So the paper guide range from 7.5 by 7.5 down to 4-inch by 4-inch square. But with the big one, you can make large backgrounds, scrapbook pages, or large panels for home decor. And you can also do regular size cards like A2, 5x5, 4x4. But for this one, we want it to be a simplified version. It is mainly for relatively smaller size cards. And this paper guide is 3 3/4, but you can easily make a 4x4 cards by adding a 1/2-inch border, or you can make, say, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 just by adding 1/2-inch border to that. So to simplify the tool, rather than having 6 different paper guides, we have added these little guidelines. So instead of using a paper guide, all you need to do is put in your piece
Sherry,
of cardstock.
can you hold it up a little bit closer to the camera so we can see those notches?
Yeah, so these are the guidelines. So once you place your paper on your work surface, like artist just did, and then you will place your base on top of the panel to start. So so quickly, for those who are new to this, there are 4 concentric circles with symbols on there. And our stencils, they all have these little alignment marker that corresponds to the symbol. So it tells you how much to turn your stencil. So for this new tool, even though we only have 1 guide ring, which works with 4-inch, for the 6-inch stencil, you can directly place it on there like Artif is doing right now. So because of this, we were really able to minimize the size of this thing. So one of the benefits of the mini version is really lightweight, compact, and really portable. It's great for on the go. So if you know someone who likes to go to crafty gatherings or retreats, or somebody who loves to bring their crafty supplies on cruises, this is the perfect little case to bring along. So share this news with those who loves going to crafty gatherings. So let me just open this to show you. The set comes with this beautiful carry case. Inside, it's got a zipper pocket where you can store all your inks and brushes. So even though it doesn't look too deep, but it really can store a lot of things. You can see I have a lot of brushes here and some inks, ink pads. By the way, these are some new brushes that are coming up in our shop. These are perfect sizes for this mini size tool. Yeah, this great thing about attending these summits that you get firsthand news on everything. So these are not on our website yet, but they will be available for pre-order around end of this month or so. But as you can see, this is a great size. You can just stuff all your stenciling things in there. This tool also comes with a quick start guide where you can this is really simple to follow. You can, once you get it, you can start right away. It also comes with a set of stencil. This one is the glowing beams stencil. So you got your 3 pieces. So by eliminating some of the paper guides and 2 guide rings, we were able to lower the price point of this mini version as well. And let me just show you some samples that I made. So by changing, so the thing is that the thing with this tool is versatility, right? So there are different ways you can do with it to make different designs with just a simple set of stencils. And I'm not just talking about different mediums on the stencil, but what you can do is just by changing to different turning intervals, it gives you different designs. Say a smaller turning interval gives you more overlays, whereas a larger turning interval will give you a more clean and simple design. Just like this one that I did with our bouquet stencil. This is also the newest release. You can see that. So this one, I made it with turning, referencing to all the circle stops. Let me just show you with the small one. Take away the big one for now. So by referencing to all the circle and skipping one, I get a much cleaner look. And if I use a smaller interval, I get a much fuller look. And here, like, this is the one with the...
I'm sure. Sharon, it's a little hard to see. Can you pull those panels that you created? No, not that. The panels that you created.
Okay.
Can you bring those up a little bit closer?
Yep. So this is like show you how different they can be. So just by changing the interval, you can create different looks.
Thank you.
So also the other thing that you can do is changing the placement of your panel to create different looks. So for example, this is the Sakura stencil that artist is using right now. And I've created 3 different cards with this. So you can see that this is like a lot of overlays. Whereas this one, I just use one of the 2 stencils to make. And whereas this one, I changed the placement of my panel just to, oops, it's breaking off, just to make this arch. And also, the thing is, you can use the stencils separate or together, or use different elements in the stencils. Like for this one, I only use the big floral, and I did not use this part because there's space so far apart. It allows me to do just that. See how different that they can look. And here's some more examples. This one is the glowing beams that comes with the set. This one, I only make this using this stencil right here. Whereas this one, I use the other stencil. And these...
Sharon, we have a question from the audience, and they're asking if you can use like square stencils or the rectangle stencils with the system.
For the original size, we do have a 6-inch paper guide where you can put your 6-inch stencil in there and spin it. This is the 6-inch paper guide in the original, where you can put your 6-inch stencil and spin that to make different designs. However, the mini size, you won't be able to do that because of the size limit. So there is this option in the original. So keep that in mind. So let's go back to this. These are all different turning intervals that I made using the same stencil. You can see it. So some are you get more overlays, whereas some you can have a little bit more white space. So it's all up to you. And the other thing is you don't necessarily have to put the stencil in the guide ring. So usually what we do is we will have your stencil. First you would like secure the base and then put your guide ring. And normally you would just place your stencil in there and spin the stencil or couple them together and spin them at the same time. Or you can even, like what I did here with the butterfly stencils, you see how these two cards I made with the exact same stencil, but the way that I did it is I actually moved the stencil up and then tape the stencil up higher a little bit to the ring in order to make the butterfly more center in the middle, and then spin that around. So as you can see, you can change a whole lot of different things with this tool. And this is another sample that I made with both stencil. This is only with the 4-inch. Wow, this is this one I made with both the 4 and the 6-inch.
Sharon, we have another question. I'm not quite sure I understand the question, so I'm just going to read it. It says, can the Friend Edition be used like the original 360 for 4-in-1 designs when using 4 A2 size cards?
4 A2 size cards.
I can answer that because that was from my.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that was from my video in the last summit where I started with an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. I did a circular design right in the center, and then I chopped up the card into 4. Or chopped up the big piece of paper into 4 to make 4 cards. And I think let me grab an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I'm not sure, but I think I can.
Well, I've never tried that myself, but my first thought would be you can probably do that, but the design might be a bit smaller. So let's see.
Okay, so here, let me grab one here. I'm going to grab the Sakura again, and I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to do it quickly. But yes, so you can see I've got my 8.5 by 11 underneath. I think I've got it pretty centered. I've got about equal on each side, and I think I've just about equal on this side. So then, you know, it's really just a matter. Let me clean this a bit because I don't want to do 2 colors. So then it's really just a matter of filling in your, this one is a star, so we were doing circles. Okay. So you see I'm turning the little star hole to each circle. And then that's helping me make sure that my flowers are in the correct position. And they will be equally distanced around the circle. So, and of course, I'm just doing this super quickly. I'm not taking a lot of care. I'm just testing out this theory. I'm really glad you asked that question because my first response in my mind was that this tool might be too small, but it's not. As Sharon says, the designs are going to be limited to the 6-inch stencil designs that you can use, whereas in my last video, I might have used an 8-inch stencil to create that.
Ardith, I'm wondering if this technique will allow you to create those corner arches.
Exactly.
Sharon was showing, and so that you could have them corner arches in 4 cards all at once.
Exactly. So, but what I did in my video, let me just quickly trim this. Okay, I'm almost there. So what I did in my video last time was then I took these 4 pieces and I did this, right? I taped them together. So let's, I taped them together on the back and then I did it again here. So I had 2. Now, if I can figure out how to tape it together, I will do that right now. There's obviously some people here who have been at previous summits.
Yeah,
and they had a good memory.
Yeah, this is obviously a little bit more advanced than just using the paper guide and
For sure.
centering them among the centers. So this is a little bit more advanced.
So now in effect, let me see here. I've taped my paper back together. And you see I've got the 4, and now I can put this back in, try and get that as centered as possible. And then I can do the stenciling again. I didn't pay attention to where I was. That wasn't very smart. Okay, so I'm just before the circle.
Yeah, so if for those who have the original, this mini version you can take with you everywhere you go, because it's so lightweight and portable. It's also great for spending time with your kids or grandkids who love doing arts and crafts. Actually, the other day, my son, who just turned 5, he made this little panel. Let me just dig it up. This is the damask stencil, and he actually made this, and he's just 5 years old. I was really amazed. So if you know people who love spending time with their kids or grandkids, share the news. So I'm sure they're gonna thank you.
Okay, so there, I've done it. So whoever asked that question, thank you very much, because it might have taken me a little while to get to this technique. Let's see, now we've got the ring on both sides, and then you can stamp your sentiment in the center, and of course you can stencil it however you want. One of the things I wanted to show you guys was in this kit, Sharon, correct me if I'm wrong, but in this kit, they actually get a stencil to start with, right? A stencil set?
That's
the glowing beams?
That's correct. The glowing
okay,
beams, yes,
so
this one.
The glowing, yes. Okay, so Sharon's showing you the stencil. Here's some samples that I made. This is the dots. I'm sorry, I made them a little. So that's the dots where I turned it and I filled in each one with a single color. And I turned it 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 times. So on this one, I turned it 24 times. And what I did was I turned it 12 times and I inked it pink to yellow. And then I cleaned the stencil, I put it back in, and I offset it and stenciled it 12 more times, but this time going blue to pink. So you can see the difference, that is the exact same stencil, the exact same inks, just turning a number of times and changing up your inking. You can get completely different colors.
Without masking as well.
Without masking. That's correct. Yep. And there was the other one, which I really love. This is one of my favorites because it has, this design is also in this with the stencil that is included in the kit. And that is like, it has so much energy and fun. And I can see doing this at Christmas time, all in yellow with a big glory to the newborn king or something like that. It's a perfect sunshine. You don't have to do the whole circle. You can just do half the circle. You can make a sunrise or a sunset. There's so many things that you can do with the stencils that are included right in the kit. And then I did want to show you one other that is my favorite. This is the bouquet stencil. It's very pale. It's too bad because in real life, I'm going to see if turning my lights off helps. Maybe not. Does that make it better or worse? Anyway, I've stenciled those with three colors, pale aqua, pale pink, and pale green, to make it look like bubbles. And I just turned that 3 times, but you could turn it as many times as you wanted. And the other thing is, to get a more random look, you don't have to turn it like the prescribed number of times. You can turn it 2 times or 1 time or 15 times at any angle, because this pattern is meant to be so random. It will look beautiful whatever you do with it.
Yes, that's right. And excuse me. So this is that's great about the tool, because you can really make your own design with this and be proud of what you create. And it's unlike traditional stencils where you pretty much get the same look. You can really indulge yourself and just relax and just have fun and during the whole process. It's not just about making like a nice card. That it's not really just about the final product. It's about the process, or how you push your creativity to make something different than everybody else.
I think that's exactly right, Sharon. I mean, you give 2 people these stencils and they're going to end up with very different looks. Here's a mandala that I made with the butterflies. And you can see I used more than one color on some of them. And this combines the 2. So I've got some butterflies. I don't know if that's a dragonfly or a bee, maybe. You know, like if you can sit down and do, like here I've combined the butterflies with the sakuras. So, you know, like you don't even have to just stay with one set. You can combine them. And then at the end, like Sharon was saying, you don't always have to turn it. At the end of my stencil turning, I just took the stencil and I took that big flower and I stenciled it in the center for an additional little finishing touch. So there's so many ways to use these stencils. I don't have any videos on my channel yet about the Friends Edition, but I have a whole playlist about how to use Stencils 360 on my channel, including how to use it with 6-inch square stencils, how to best choose your 6-inch square stencils, because some of them will turn and make a beautiful pattern. Some of them that might be more of a challenge.
Yeah, so we call it Friends Edition because this is so compact and portable. Imagine you could have friends sitting around the table and each of you have your own little station with this mini tool, and it's going to be so cool talking about the different designs that you guys are all making, and it's really a good conversation starter thing. So it's fun. Yeah, so tell your friends about it. And if you haven't got the original size, this is a good choice, a starting point to dip your toes in the water. Just try it out. But keep in mind, this doesn't work with 8-inch stencil though. A lot of our stencil sets, we have 8-inch design, and that only works with the original size. And our mini version only works with 4-inch and 6-inch stencils. Can you still hear me? It seems like we're
I can
breaking
still
off.
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any questions that we can answer? I
Everybody
like this.
is just saying how amazing it looks, and they love the designs.
Yeah, I love this design.
you.
I love how it turns into a hexagon. And next on my list of things to try is how do I then put another hexagon next to it and next to it and next to it so that I fill in the whole page. So that is an advanced technique, but you can bet I'll be giving it a try.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to bring your faces back. There we go.
Let me just show you one last look at this. Oh, yeah, my son. He just turned 5.
Hi. All right, I do have a question here. It looks like question. Can I use my own stencils from other companies?
Yes. Again, Tina, you'll be limited. Oh, you'll be limited maybe by the size of this tool with a 6-inch one, but with a 6-inch stencil. But there are ways to turn your 6-inch stencils. Absolutely.
Yeah, with the paper guide
With the
that
larger,
it comes
yeah.
with the big
Yeah.
original size. Yes.
Yeah.
And artist got some videos on that too.
Yeah, I do have a video about how to do that on my channel.
All right, you guys go check out Ardith's YouTube. Ardith, what's the channel called?
Ardith.
It's okay. So it's youtube.com/Ardith.
Actually, I think it's YouTube. I think it's Ardith PR1.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you go to YouTube and you type in ARDYTH, I will come up.
Okay. Other than that, you can also go to the speaker page, meet the speaker page, and Ardith's information is there as well. And then, of course, Penguin Palace is listed on our sponsor page. But to get that promo discount, go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/Penguin Palace and use the promo code that's scrolling across the screen right now, which is live 15 off.
Just
Now, are there any exclusions to that, Sharon?
final to answer one of your questions one more time to show what comes with the kit is the quick start guide, this carry case, that's what the set of the new glowing beams, and the 3-piece tool. That's
awesome.
How I answered your question. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, let's go ahead and draw for your giveaway. And you guys, Sharon has graciously given us a $40 Canadian dollar gift certificate. So you can definitely use that to buy whatever you want from Penguin Palace. So let me go ahead and draw for that winner. All right, so that is going to Lynn. Last name starts with an H and ends with an R. Congratulations, Lynn. Awesome. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming on. We always love when Penguin Palace comes on. We know we're going to get lots of stencil demos, and Ardith is going to be on, so it's always an added treat.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. Wow. We are halfway through day 3. Now, just to let you guys know that we will not have another update live this evening. So this evening is our VIP crop. So if you have purchased the VIP All Access Pass, make sure you go in and log into your dashboard. If you're having any issues getting into that dashboard, be sure to email us at support@stampmesomelove.com before 5:30 p.m. today. We will not be answering support after that because the team needs time to go and have a rest, eat dinner before we all meet up at 7 o'clock on Zoom to have so much fun during the crop. So I can't wait to see you guys this evening. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.